Hi folks, we're the RocketJump Film School.
Hi guys, it's the RocketJump Film School. It's me, Cherish, got Lauren, got Joey, and we're here to talk to you about our Twitch stream.
So if you didn't know already, we do a live stream on twitch.tv/RocketJump every Thursday.
We recreate lighting from famous movies. We do foley, which is adding in the sounds to the picture.
We also do custom rigs like building your own softbox or doing camera stabilization and stuff that you can use from the hardware store and make at home.
And since it's Thursday, we do throwbacks to our old projects and we do commentaries about them.
This does not work at all.
If you follow or subscribe to us on Twitch, you'll be notified directly whenever we start streaming. But for now, our first episode is going to be about Foley, where we recreate the sounds from a couple different awesome Spielberg movies. So enjoy.
Sweet.
Bye.
Bye.
Welcome to RocketJump Film School. It's a film school where you learn about filming and filmmaking at the RocketJump. Here you are. Welcome to the school. This is the blackboard and there is chalk on it. On the chalk we got some things because someone went into timeout. You had to go to timeout because you wrote like on the first. Oh, welcome to the RocketJump Film School. I am Joey. I am not your host. Here's Kevin. He is the man with the most, and our host.
I'm not hosting.
Lauren is our host.
Oh my god. Thanks for that intro, Julie. Hey guys, it's the RocketJump Film School. Thanks for hanging out, waiting 30 minutes. We started a little late today. Today we're going to have Kevin Senzaki here. We're going to be recreating Foley sounds from famous movies, so it's a little bit different than our lighting tutorials. Foley, we'll define Foley in a second. We're going to show you a cool BTS clip from Jurassic Park real quick, but then when we get back, we're going to do, we've taken things from our houses, like things you can find at home, and we're going to recreate things from Minority Report, The Terminator, Misery, and Jurassic Park.
Sorry.
And yeah. So it's gonna be weird. Also, Kevin has allergies and is on drugs.
Yes. They're good for him, though.
Allergy drugs.
They're good drugs.
They're over-the-counter drugs, not like back-in-the-alley drugs.
Yeah.
So
There's a difference. They're both.
We're gonna have a running count going of how many times Kevin sneezes.
and a running nose.
Oh God.
Running.
God dang it.
Nose
Kevin.
down.
Here's your first fact of the day, kids. Your first piece of real good advice. Take allergy medicine in the morning if you have
In the
allergies.
mornings. Anyways,
Oh, wow. Kevin's getting up and
let's-
getting down with the
okay.
sickness today.
no. Oh God. Cut. Let's go to the clip.
Now's
Go
a
to
good
the
time.
Clip, Freddie. Just go. Here we go.
Enjoy the
Foley
video.
artists.
Bye.
We create the sound effects for things that characters do, and we usually do them inside the studio. We're going to do a scene for the dinosaur, the little baby dinosaurs hatching. And so we need a sound of the egg cracking, the wet sound of the egg inside, and then one of the major characters gets the dinosaur little baby in his hand and sort of pets it and wipes the goo off. So Foley comes in and does all of those sound effects. These large ice cream cones will end up being the egg cracking sound. The cantaloupe is more of the wet sound. We'll put a little goo on this, and this becomes the dinosaur skin. And then the editors come in and make it absolutely perfect. Mixers mix it perfect, and then you have the end product.
Come on then. Very good. Push. Push. Very good. Push. Come on. Ah, come on. Come on then. There you are. There you are.
There we go.
Welcome back. Here we
Yeah.
are. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I enjoyed that.
Kevin, can you? So let's explain what Foley actually is, because
As I chew on a cough drop.
as you chew your cough drop, is Also, like, what is Foley? Was it named after a dude like Jack Foley?
Very likely was.
Probably.
Moving on.
What is Foley, please?
So Foley are
Jack Foley. Nick Foley. That's a guy, right? No.
There's like someone named Mr. Foley.
summer Jack Foley.
Nick Foley.
Okay,
I feel like that's the name of a character in a movie. Someone on the chat, who's Nick Foley? Google it. Thanks.
Okay.
He's from a movie, I think. But while we're listening to Kevin and your Googling
Kevin?
endeavors ensue.
Hi guys. So Foley it's sounds you record after you've already made your movie. It's stuff you do during your editorial process, and you're filling in all of the sort of realistic, subtle sounds. It's usually anything an actor would make with their body, like footsteps or movement of their clothes, or or anything they're interacting with directly. Like if an actor picks up a weapon in a movie, you would add the sound, like a sword rattling or like a gun making gun noises. But in a broader approach, it really kind of can encompass anything that's a sort of grounded, realistic effect. Like in the case with this egg, we know what chicken eggs sound like. So in Jurassic Park, when they have a bigger dinosaur egg, it needs to sound
Bigger.
egg-like.
Yeah.
But that's something that you'd have to create after the fact. The prop on set wouldn't sound like your perfect egg. It would, sound like a piece of plastic.
Yeah.
So like they did with Jurassic Park, they got other things that would sound more like an egg than the egg on set, and also more like an egg than a real life chicken egg would. Because if you tried to make that sound with a chicken egg, you'd be like, all right, well, we're done.
Yeah.
Good day, guys. Let's go home. But
having a more cinematic, like, epic sound, it feels more realistic than the actual real sound.
yeah.
Because of the space that you're in. So, like, when
Eggs
you're thinking
don't
about
sound like
Foley, you really want to start thinking about what's gonna sneeze one. What's gonna sound the most like the thing that you're going for? Because that is not always gonna be like guns don't sound like guns in movies. Guns don't actually make a lot of those like clicky.
Yeah.
Guns in movies are actually like wrenches and tools and clicky, like a tape measure and like that kind of stuff. So like guns aren't gonna sound like guns. Airplanes don't sound like airplanes. Airplanes aren't supposed to make that thing when they hit the ground.
Yeah.
That's added in post every single time. That doesn't actually happen because it feels right. So there's like cool little psychological things that go into sound and Foley that like really help sell the effect.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, shoot, should we try and recreate our own version of the egg hatch? I think we should.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right.
What do we need? What were
Well, just quickly to bring it all back,
Yeah.
the big thing you're looking at with Foley or with sound design is you're always trying to find things that create that the texture, the mood, or the feeling that you want. And it again often has very little to do with what would actually make that sound in real life. So it's sort of opening your mind to like, okay, we need something that sounds like an eggshell. But eggshells are hard to perform with, so we are going to use these stale tortilla chips from the kitchen because they're free
They're on hand.
and they're stale.
and they're
A lot
crunchy.
of times when you're doing this stuff, especially at your house, you just sort of have to look around and see what you have available to you.
True.
That's
Two.
number 2.
Life
Also,
is hard. And then you die.
how could I forget the Mick Foley? Of course, it's Mick Foley, not Nick Foley.
Mick Foley.
Mick Foley, duh! Ah, total brain fart. You guys are
see
on
him
it.
on WrestleMania with Stone Cold and
Yeah.
and who else came out at the same time?
I didn't see it, but
Crap.
it was a big deal.
I totally forgot who it was.
Is it just tortilla chips?
Yeah, let's just rock some tortilla chips.
Rock some tortilla
Isn't
chips
there
right
like
now.
a slimy element to it too?
There was in the real movie, but
Do you want to try to do that?
I don't want to sneeze onto my hands to get
Well,
that effect.
I got slimy stuff here.
I think
We
one
got-
of you can
I have
be in
this.
charge of. One
I'll
of
be
you,
in charge of slimy.
yeah, be in
All
charge
right.
of slime. You can
Let's
be in
try to
charge
do
of
this in tandem.
egg.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna try some water and like a rubber glove thing.
cool.
Excellent.
All right, see,
So
I'm gonna try it.
we'll do it live.
we'll do it live.
Uncle Tony's gonna
So
do a
what we're
little
gonna do-
demo.
So what we're going to do is we're going to actually just watch the scene back, and we are going to, in real time, try to perform sounds for this egg that make sense.
So we're gonna pull this up. Freddie, if you could.
Yeah, give me 1 second, Lauren. Yeah, give me some level there with yours. Alright.
It's not as slimy as I had hoped.
That's okay. Here, kid. Here, grab a break onto this, if you need to.
Alright, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Alright, here we go, everybody.
How'd that sound?
Hey, I think that was good, except Joey. I
Yes.
think Joey, you need to be John Hammond in that scene.
Okay, let's do it again.
All right, what was that?
Actually,
what did the chat
You want to
say?
try
Actually-
with crackers this time?
Really quick, do we have the rubber chicken? Because that raptor needs a
goes,
voice. That wouldn't really be Foley, but
Can you
I'll be
also-
John Hammond and Raptor.
great.
Okay.
All right, where is that rubber chicken?
Is it by Naldim?
Yeah. I'll be right back.
3.
Maybe do a
4, actually.
That's 4.
see what people are talking about, and then I'll be 2 seconds.
Let's see. Sneeze 4.
Oh, I hear a chicken.
It's our new
Oh, I
Raptor.
hear it. Oh, there's the
My
slimy.
favorite thing about this
Found
sneeze
it.
counter is it's making me extremely self-conscious.
All right, I got our Raptor, and I am John Hammond.
All
I'll
right.
just squeeze.
Just another shot.
Hi, Jelly. I see Jelly says hi.
Okay.
So to try switching it up, we're going to use a different kind of cracker that we also found in our kitchen. What kind of crackers are these? I have no idea.
Man, we can eat these things?
So Joey, I'm gonna give your mic, because your mic is gonna be live, but everyone else's. Okay, ready?
You got it?
All right, here we go.
Go on, push, push, push. There you are. Come on, push, 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 push. Yes, there you are. There you are.
So I bumped the mic. That was a big no-no. In real life, we wouldn't use that take.
So, and usually we'd be wearing headphones and listening to what we're actually
Yeah.
doing. So I don't know what this sounds like. Freddie, what did
Yeah, how
chat?
was
What
it?
did this sound
It
like?
did it sound anything?
They say the chips were almost too crunchy.
The chips or the crackers? The crackers this time was a little too much?
11 out of 10, IGN.
Good
Cool.
work, everybody.
So
Yeah.
I was
Mission
just
accomplished.
I
Yeah.
was squeezing this little like rubber glove thing. It was kind of making us like a
Hold
like
it up
a.
next to the mic so we can hear it.
It was like
The chicken?
Yeah, here's the rubber glove.
that stretchy sound.
Yeah, it's hard. It's definitely quiet. And
Ooh.
people like the crackers.
Yeah, so it's very subtle. You might not notice it, but
wait.
mixed in.
What did they think about my performance?
That's the important part.
How was the
Joe was very
raptor?
self-conscious about his performance.
Come on.
Oh no.
Is it time to move on?
It's time to move on. We got something from Minority Report.
Yeah.
Yes, we
Here we
do.
go. I'm gonna move these chips.
All right. We don't have any other behind-the-scenes clips for the next series of things, so
Yeah.
we're gonna.
What are we gonna be seeing?
What we're going to be seeing is the scene from Minority Report where the spider leg things are crawling around looking for Tom Cruise, and he's hiding in a bathtub.
Yeah.
So we're going to recreate spider legs.
And why did you choose this scene, Kevin? You had a really interesting reason.
Yeah, so this scene, these characters, these little spider robots that are trying to find Tom Cruise are digital characters. So, when you're on set, you're shooting a plate where you're going to add these characters in later, and giving them, the little metallic sound of their legs on the hi,
sorry.
Lauren. Giving them
Sorry.
the little sound of their feet on the ground is what kind of helps ground them in the scene, makes them really feel connected to the environment, and helps, sell the visual effect, and also, makes them come alive as characters, because they don't really have dialogue, but when you get their little movement, that gives them personality. So
What are you gonna use for that?
we are going to try a bunch of different things. These are little, cocktail ethnic pin things, and they're made of some kind of metal.
Yeah.
So,
Here, hold them up for the camera.
For like a martini olive or something?
yeah.
There you go.
Alright.
All right. We're going to try out a couple of things. We have bobby pins that I brought from home. And we have a cooking pot. And then I found a cookie cutter that has like a thinner metallic feel to it that might be similar to Kevin's. We're gonna try a bunch of stuff and see what works. Woo!
Well, I feel like Lauren, you and I should get prepped because later on in the scene, there's going to be
Wait,
several
there's a
of them.
bubble.
Oh yeah, there's a bubble. You want to be? You
I
wanna be
can
Mr.
I can be
Bubble?
on Bubble. I'll be Mr. Bubble.
But the important thing to keep in mind is this is really how you do it, no matter how much money you have. Like if you're doing a big Hollywood movie, you still are using a lot of household items.
Yep.
Joey.
You just have a quieter place.
Because
Cool.
because no matter what, you
You might
always
have to. You might have
I'll
to
get
get up,
right- yeah, I'll
get
get-
up in here.
Your mic actually picks that up pretty good.
Yeah?
Oh, okay, good.
Okay.
Right next to him.
Okay.
because no matter what, you want to go with
Just don't breathe into
the
it.
solution that's
Right.
going to be easy to implement and give you the right effect. So a lot of this, when you're doing your own movies and need to add something, this is, you don't let yourself get intimidated.
Yeah.
We just grab stuff from our houses.
Mm-hmm.
See what we get.
Everyone wants cowbell in the chat.
Oh no,
Push.
it's not working.
Are we going to take turns on this? What do you think?
Well, I
That's
feel like
cowbell.
you be the hero spider. You be the hero spider, and then we'll need several other little spiders,
I can do.
like 8 other spiders.
Okay.
I can do. Let's try other spiders with these.
Yeah, try putting those on your fingertips or something, and tantalize the metal.
Let's see if I can like do
There
this.
you go.
Here we go.
Push.
If you get that right by the mic, I'm like, oh, it's a Freddy Krueger thing.
Freddy
Oh.
Krueger thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
creepy. All right. Whoa.
Hey,
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
that'll work.
We'll try it. Here we go.
A little tick-tick-tick. Yeah.
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 Good shot. Ready?
Sweet.
Are we both going on this one, or are we taking turns?
You wanna?
Let's do it live.
Let's do it live.
Because
We'll try it.
those come in later on in the scene. You do the
Okay.
You do the main.
I'll do the horde of spiders, and you do the hero spider.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
You do the bubble.
I'll do the bubble, Mr. Bubble.
All right.
Ready? Fuck. That's it. We gotta try that one again. There's no countdown for the bubble pop.
Yeah.
You want me to like?
So
I had one job to do. You were doing all the work, and I had to blow one bubble.
But here's the thing. Film is an editorial process.
Yeah.
So your take was good. You fudged the tail.
Yeah.
But you could always retime that in editing. That's really how you do Foley. You do your best, but then you still go in and you fix the timing. Like, my footsteps were.
Repeat this question, but how often do they nail it? And how often do they have to fudge it?
I feel like I personally fudge it almost all the time. Every now and then you get really, really lucky. But it's sort of it gets handed off. You have someone whose whole job is to get all the raw material, and then it goes off to some poor person whose job is to retime everything perfectly.
Yeah.
So
So if you tried to do perfect timing in Foley every single time, you'd spend weeks and weeks and weeks on Foley. So it's like once you know you have all the sounds that you need, you can move on. It doesn't have to be perfectly timed.
Wider shot.
But like as long as you have it there.
yeah, the
Having
benefit.
the timing, yeah, you go.
The benefit you still get from trying to perform back to picture is, not all the footsteps are going to be identical for these little spider robots. There is still a bit of a rhythm to it and a bit of a, a performance. So you're still getting that variation, and then you're just making it sync perfectly.
Should we try it
I
again?
want to do that again, and Joey,
Yeah.
I want you to be Tom Cruise under the water.
Okay. All right. All right. Yeah. And is there any other variation of tinkly, tinkly, tinkly?
Tinklies?
Yeah.
Right on the can, yeah.
What about the pointy ends?
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's
A
not
little too
bad.
resonant.
Yeah.
Try on concrete.
Oh, that sounds kind of
You
cool.
want to lower
Yeah.
that mic? You want to lower that mic? You're off the mic. You can lower that closer if you want.
All right. We muted?
Yep, you're muted.
I'm gonna try this cookie cutter.
Come on.
The cookie
I'm
cutter
just
sounds
going
pretty
to
good, too.
elbow this guy down just to save time.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Yep. Everyone set?
That sounds better.
This is a real job, guys.
That was all really well done.
Yeah. Nailed it that.
It all sounded great.
I like that one more on the concrete.
Yeah, the
That sounded
concrete
better.
sounds good.
Yeah. How are we feeling about that cookie cutter? They say it was actually impressive. It was good. Yay!
Yeah.
Nice.
I hope so.
feeling it.
Oh man.
Well, shoot. Anything else?
So, well, that was kind of cool though, because one of the things that you'll see in, I know I'm right behind this thing. One of the things you'll see a lot in Foley studios is you have 3 million different kinds of surfaces.
Yeah.
So they have a hardwood surface, they have a concrete surface, they have a linoleum surface, they have glass, they have rock, they have so changing the surface that you're touching or walking on and stuff can give you a whole different tone and timbre and feel to your sound. So if whatever you're using doesn't feel right, maybe it's the surface you're working on.
And oftentimes, this gets in a little, going off of that, this gets a little bit more into editing and sound design, as Kevin would probably say, but you can take all these different passes that we've done and then just start stacking them and combining them and then making a new sound out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can get a bunch of different little spidery things, and then you can layer the 2 takes that I did with both of those, and maybe it sounds like even more.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
That feels pretty good. How do you feel, Kevin?
Terrible.
Minus
Are we
your
still
health.
on 4 sneezes?
Yeah, I think we only have 4 sneezes in, so. Let's move on to our next clip. We got one from Terminator 2 coming up.
Oh, here we go.
This is a special
Here we
effect
go.
that, again, when you're creating Foley for things that don't actually exist in real life, then you can have a lot more freedom to
I get the fun one.
interpret what that sound would be like. So we're going to do the T-1000 going through the bars in the mental hospital. And we're going to do that scene. And Kevin, what's famous about this scene?
Right, so in the actual movie, Terminator 2, the sound designer Gary Rydstrom recorded wet dog food just sliding out of the can. And that's basically all it is. And it gives it this moist,
try it.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
What's the reset factor on this?
I can always put it back in.
Okay.
Is that dog food?
That's
No,
dog.
it's pumpkin.
It's pumpkin food.
I didn't have any dog food at my house, so
You might need to puncture the bottom of it.
no, I have a little path to the
Oh,
top.
okay, all right. We'll give this a shot. Oh, Joey. Second round, we'll do Joey mimicking the Terminator theme.
Okay.
Good call, Katie with claws.
Sure.
And then Kevin, are you gonna do the gun? Do you want to try and do it all at once?
Yeah, let's try to do the gun. So this little bit ends with the Terminator's gun getting stuck on the bars. So I'm just going to use a tape measure, and this is actually the same one I used in high school for my gun Foley because my parents wouldn't let me have guns,
Yeah,
which is probably smart of them.
that's good. Good parenting.
And I will drop the pen cap.
Freddie, can you pull down the right mic? I'm going to readjust it.
Okay, go ahead.
Ugh. It's old.
I'm just
It's
sitting
old
in
pumpkin.
chips.
Old pumpkin.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, let's throw to it. Ooh.
I bumped the mic.
all over the place.
Crappy
We gotta
take.
try that again. We were having some people
I'm
in the
gonna not-
kitchen going on. We were
I'm
probably
not gonna
picking up
use
that.
the spoon. That was stupid. I'm gonna use my hands.
Yeah. It happens pretty quick. We're gonna.
I wasn't ready.
Yeah. See, take 2.
All right.
Take 2. It happens.
Okay.
Hey, that was great.
That's good.
Yeah.
How are we feeling? How are we feeling? Should we try one more time?
Should we try it again, or just with the
I'm gonna
with
try
the theme song?
with the theme song.
Yeah.
Joey, you can hum the theme song quietly.
Okay.
Lauren, you got some pumpkin on your pants.
Oh, shit.
Pumpkin
Oh,
pants.
sorry.
That's-
I mean, dang it. Language. Ew.
I want this to sound a little girthier.
all 3.
I might drop like a full pen.
Drop a full pen.
Drop a full pen.
Drop
5.
the full
That was
pen.
5.
5.
6.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll drop the pencil.
Kevin has this amazing sound guy sneeze that he does sometimes that you barely even hear.
It's like a
It's crazy.
cinematic suppressed weapon. It's just, you know.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Alright.
Third time's a charm.
There was too much droppage, but
That sounded good though.
sounded good.
It's all right.
So,
Take your word for it.
yeah.
It was goofballs over here. I think it sounded good.
Well, do you want to try a variation on it?
Yeah. What else could we do?
Yeah. So since there aren't really liquid metal death machines, which is a shame,
What do you mean?
I thought we could just try even just like a wet rag.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just get like a out of it.
Yeah.
There is water in this.
Yep.
And since people don't actually drop pens out of their mouths, I'll use the tape measure, or I'll drop the wrench actually.
Oh, yeah. Feel free to drop the wrench.
I'm gonna drop the wrench this time.
Okay.
Ew. Ew.
Hey, hold on. I think I have an issue here with XSplit.
Uh-oh.
Are we gonna be right back?
We might need to be right back. Give me 1 second here.
No.
XSplit's freezing on me. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Hold on for technical difficulties.
Technical
No,
T1000
we're
difficulties.
having pumpkin problems.
Pumpkin problems.
Hashtag pumpkin probs.
Oh no, we may have to
Oh, I'm
upload.
gonna smell like this like the rest of the night. That's gross.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
That water was not yellow before.
No.
We'll go and come back. Don't go anywhere.
This is what I used for
Quick commercial break to
illustration in high
blackness.
school. So this is like full of like charcoal.
No charades.
Yeah, I guess not. Charades next time.
Hold on. Oh no, XSplit, come on!
Freddie, fix it.
Let's try that towel. I think that might get us a better sound.
Freddie, help.
Yeah, this is too
Freddie,
spongy.
help.
Trinity,
Help!
help.
Do you know any cool like Foley fun facts, like the sound they used for the Exorcist head turn and all that?
What did they use for
That
that?
sounds pretty
They
good.
used a leather wallet.
For the pen?
Just twisted the wallet.
The pen cap? Let's drop them at the same time.
Yeah, leather's
Okay.
a great
And
twisty
two,
sound in
drop.
general.
Oh,
I got closed XSplit. We got
Okay.
to stop and come back.
Hold on, guys. 2 seconds.
Hold on a second.
Can they not hear us or anything?
Not yet. Hold on. Sorry everybody.
bye for 2 seconds.
It's letting me close it. Good God.
Taskmaster, manager, task manager. Go to Sean. Go to Sean. Oh, sorry, part 2 of the Rocket Jump Film School. We are back on the TV screen. It is the Twitch stream of the part 2. Thanks for joining us.
Cowbell.
Bless you, Kevin.
9. You missed 3 of them. Oh God.
All right. Well, we're going to experiment with different liquid metal sounds.
All right,
Yep.
go.
Sure.
We should probably try another straw after this one.
A straw?
After this one.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll see what we get. Life's full of surprises. So I feel like that might, if I were sound designing that would work as a layer, but that
Not
was a
the
little
full effect.
That was a little squishy and fizzy and kind of light, So I
Yeah.
would probably add that on top of the pumpkin.
Yeah, combine those two.
Yeah.
That's the cool part about a lot of sound design is that
One
it's
plus
never
one.
just it's never just like one thing. Like that sound doesn't exist in real life. You can take a bunch of stuff and put it together to create a whole new sound.
It's sort of that creative math where 1 + 1 = T-Rex all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Like, well, in the case of that's more sound design than Foley, but the T-Rex is a baby elephant plus a walrus, basically.
You
There's
just
a couple other
that's
things in there.
that's a really good RocketJump Film School T-shirt. 1 + 1 = T-Rex. Yeah. Do we want to?
Final one?
Yeah, let's
Or
get
is
some
it
fresh water.
fresh water? All right.
We can just use that.
This
Wait, where'd the
T2
bowl
or
go?
Misery?
Oh, is that the bowl?
Yeah.
Oh, this water?
T2.
Actually, give me that. Give me
This?
that glass.
Yeah.
Let me just goof around this for a second.
Last T2 round?
We're probably not gonna get.
Oh, nice. I can get my cello out. I'm gonna try the.
Yeah. You got an idea for that?
Cello? Get it. All right. Hold for cello. Hold for cello.
All right.
And I'll use the leather. You want some leather?
Yeah. Let's try the leather. I'm gonna try the straw.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Is this when he goes through still? Is this all for the effect of the passing through the bars? Yeah. Some like leather.
Terminator asks, does anyone at RJFS know how the Star Wars alarm sound is made?
Oh, the one that's in the trailer that came out today? I don't off the top of my head, no. But it's from the original trilogy, pretty much all of those are found. Me? Am I dead?
No, the video translator, you're still dead.
Yeah, I don't know how they did that one. A similar one, though, in Attack of the Clones, despite being a newer one, for the speeder that Anakin and Obi-Wan steal, it's an old air raid siren from World War II. That's what they use for the engine, but for that alarm, I'm not actually sure. Yeah.
There's also.
Hey.
Let's try that plus leather.
The Shining, huh?
Oh yeah, you could do that.
Yeah. Ah!
Oh, yes, I want to hear
Cello school.
Oh, God.
Sorry, hair
Oh.
headphones.
So when does this come in? Is it when he's going through the bars?
Yeah,
Is
just do that for
it's
the whole thing,
another
and then Joe
layer?
will have you try the
You
leather
want
on
to, Joe?
it.
You want to
Yeah.
get the leather over here?
I'll hop down.
I'll trade spots with you.
Okay. Freddie, I'm going to adjust the right mic.
Oh, creepy.
Creepy
Now
school.
they're going to want to hear you actually play something. So it's coming back.
Too bad.
Oh, I'm going to do the gun in the... Yep.
Yeah.
All right, last one.
Last T2.
Oh, Kevin.
Oh.
Yeah. Come here, Kevin. Yeah, you're good. Ready? That wasn't bad.
Creepy.
It work?
Yeah, it was different.
Different.
Give it
Different.
more of a sci-fi horror feel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Whoa.
Creepy stuff. All right.
Should we bounce on the next one?
Let's bounce along.
Yeah. So we're gonna do. I'm putting my cello down somewhere safe.
So yeah, experiment. What do you think liquid metal sounds like going through bars? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'll be right back.
Kevin's well now. One of the most common things that Foley does is footsteps. Almost, if you see footsteps in movies, it is most likely like 100% of the time replaced. And you have to get the shoes right. You have to get the surface right. You have to nail the timing. one way that my professors at film school told us to practice this was when you're out walking, try and time your steps with the person in front of you.
That's creepy.
Isn't it weird?
There's no way they told you to do that.
They told us to do that. They're like, see if you can match
that's
the exact rhythm and like try and guess if they stop or when they're gonna move. And you start watching how people walk.
Real quick, as a guy, that's how you get the cops called on you.
That's a good way to find out. Yeah, someone will go out with you. You can read their minds.
Ew. Well, if you're a dude, then do it to other dudes that aren't going to beat you up.
Every dude will beat me up.
Go to a public place with a lot of people, like an outdoor mall. Like, don't be creepy.
Freddie, you might like this. I always, when I think about Foley and footsteps, I think about Children of Men because he wears flip flops through half of that movie, and someone was probably there having to put in the flip flop throughout like all of the drama in that movie. Like he's out in the woods and just every step he takes is a flip and a flop. And next time you watch that movie,
That's like a double
you can't,
sound each foot.
yeah, you can't unhear that once you really start looking for it. It's great.
Alright, so what are we doing here?
So next up, we're going to do a scene. I think we both brought salt because I couldn't find cornstarch, but I also have.
I brought sugar.
Oh, you brought sugar. Let's see if there's a difference. I also brought bulgur wheat from a tabbouleh mix.
Booger wheat.
Bulgur. It's very Armenian of me.
You made a really vulgar joke there, Joey.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Wasn't too far of a stretch.
So we're going to be watching a scene from Misery, and that takes place in a very cold climate, and there's a lot of snow. But since you can't bring in snow to your Foley 10, or see if we can make it to 15.
11.
Oh.
We need to find substitutes that's going to make the same kind of snowy noise. So we've brought in bulgur wheat, which is like
Booger wheat.
Show the
bulgur
camera
wheat.
that, would you?
So, yeah, we can show you this. This bulgur wheat. This is like a
Booger wheat.
Look at that. It's all green.
A tabbouleh mix. Yeah, it has like parsley and stuff in there. I got it from my house, and it's a tabbouleh that I don't like, so I'm like, I can use this for film. And we also have salt and sugar, and we can see what sounds best with this guy walking around in snow. You wanna go first, or should I go first?
Yeah, I'm gonna adjust this mic, Freddie, on the right.
You're good.
Cool. So what you can do, of course, is you can try to get enough of this, whatever you're going to use, to actually walk in. But because we used to have a big old floor, and there's dogs and people eating off the floor all the time, we're just going to use a smaller amount and just try to perform it with our hands.
Yeah.
What's that technique look like?
15.
This is
I'm going to wash my hands.
a PG program.
It looks like
So
punching.
So it's trying to get. You don't want to just like. You want to get when people step. It's like a heel toe or sinking into the snow. So you want kind of a movement to it. So like a roll.
You want to roll the weight.
Get that mic real close in there too.
I'll get it here. So I'm using different parts, like over here to alternate my footsteps, because when you listen to footsteps, there's always two, it goes back and forth. There's like a higher pitched one and a lower pitched one. So you don't want to just have each footstep be like, it's the same, so it's, and kind of getting that movement in there.
How's
How's that sounding on the mic?
Sounds good.
Cool.
Sweet.
Wanna give it a shot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here
Should I
is
try
the
it first?
scene
Yeah, you go
from
first. Okay.
Misery. Context.
So I'm gonna see how well I can do the sync. I haven't watched this scene yet, actually. How was that? I tried to.
That wasn't bad.
So,
Yeah,
like,
there's a lot of skimming.
He falls down a lot
He
more
falls
than I.
down and.
Kevin's had more practice at this. Let's try it with sugar. You got a little bit deeper. You have more.
You want to put that on the ground and then fist the ground and bring this down to you.
You don't want too much of the skid on the floor though.
Put a cloth under it. Get that mic punched in. Alright, ready?
Yeah, it's not gonna slide.
Give it a shot.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Not so
Cool.
good.
Cool.
Yeah.
I mean, should I
Should
be
we-
Buster in the scene? I can be Buster.
You definitely should.
Give-
We
Giving
want to
some
try.
efforts?
We want to try a different thing. I want to see. This feels kind of sandy almost. We can see if this has, or I could mix the two. I'm gonna mix the two.
Mix the two?
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Oh, bold.
See if this gives us a different feel. All right, want to try this again? See if it.
Yeah. Here it comes.
All right.
That one by my ear was the best sounding one.
Yeah, because
Nice.
that sounds the most like that kind of snow.
It
You're
sounds,
getting the
yeah, a
good
little
texture to
bit
it, yeah.
fluffier and deeper. So I just basically, I think what the difference is this has like the bulgur wheat
Booger wheat. Thank you.
adds a little bit more airiness to it and a bigger sound, and then the salt adds that deeper, like heavier.
Finer, yeah.
So that was I'm glad
I think that was the winner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it. I won.
Real quick, Joey. We'll do one more time with Joey.
Be Buster?
Yeah, be Buster.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be Buster
Here we-
this time. This is
I'm ready.
the final mix.
Joey, I need more old man efforts.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh! All right.
You're old.
You're right. You know, I wasn't old enough.
You're old.
All right. One
All
more
right.
time. One more
Here
time.
we go. Getting reset here. Oh my god.
I'm not old.
So would you say that Joey has a career in voiceover and ADR?
Go easy on me.
Rate Joey's performance out of 10.
Buster. I'm old.
I'm old.
Old. Well, how was that for you, stream?
Yeah,
What do you think?
did that sound like snow? Hopefully.
Any other questions
I mean,
about Foley?
Obviously, all this stuff would be taken, retimed, and mixed into the scene so it doesn't sound like right up in there. So it would sound a lot more subtle.
Yeah.
But man, is there?
But that's how you do it. That
Yeah.
really is.
GG, good.
how it's done.
83 out of 10, 11 out of 10, 8 out of 10, good enough. The
Hey.
snow was good. Voice acting,
Yeah.
1,000 out of 10. Nice. Steven,
Thanks,
I
guys.
think we nailed it.
Well,
Do we have anything else? Or we think we good? I think we're good.
Yeah.
I think we got up to 11 sneezes.
11
12.
seasons.
12.
12.
We made it to 12. We didn't make it to 15. I tried. I don't know what I did.
Well,
I am a zombie.
So we're gonna. We don't have any commentary today because one, Freddie is sick,
I'm sick.
and Matt is off prepping for secret
Futures.
things. But we are coming back next week. If you guys hadn't noticed, we are not uploading videos on our channel for April. We're planning a lot of cool new stuff, including like a cool field trip to Dolby that we took.
Oh,
where
yes.
Kevin wears a really excellent jacket.
It's a very excellent jacket.
It's an excellent jacket.
Also, that day I was in better health,
And you,
so I was charming and entertaining as I usually am on the internet.
And as Dolby seems like a big, crazy corporation, but they're actually a bunch of nerds.
Yeah.
Like, they are hardcore,
They're
awesome
even crazier
nerds.
than we thought.
They have a head scientist, a head neuroscience, like, scientist.
Yeah.
And she has, like, a lab. She's like a evil supervillain that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Let's not talk about the human velociraptor hybrids yet.
We're not
Right.
allowed to, we're
Yeah.
not, no.
Those aren't public yet. You
But
didn't hear it here.
we're going to resume uploading videos on May 5th. And we're going to be continuing doing these streams every Thursday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. These are archived. If you click on Watch the Last Broadcasts and click on videos, they're all there. So if you missed them, you can watch them whenever you want. Are we streaming board games tomorrow, Freddie? Possibly?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes, we're doing
Possibly? Stream team on board games?
Stream Team's doing a lot of like Resistance and Werewolf, I believe, will be played, things like that. Lying deceit games will be had.
Those are the
So come tune in.
/worst.
And if you donate and subscribe, we'll ring that gong over there. That thing's sweet. So
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, and Soccer Drop says congrats on the Adobe feature, by the way. Thank you. Adobe did feature us. They actually worked with us when we did our face swap tutorial, which is a video that's up on our channel right now. And if you go to their feature, you can download our Adobe project, including the footage we worked with, so you can actually do the face swap yourself. They have links to a free trial for Adobe After Effects and Premiere and stuff like 30 days. So you could try that out if you want to get started with After Effects. It's a little bit hard tutorial, but you can follow along and see what you learn. That was super cool.
Cool.
Anything else? If you don't know who we are, we're RocketJump Film School. We do educational film stuff on Twitch every Thursday, and we have a YouTube channel, youtube.com/RJ Film School. We're also on Twitter, RJ Film School. We're on Instagram, RJ Film School. We're on Facebook, RJ Film School. RJ Film School.
RJ Films.
And that's let's wrap it up at 12 sneezes.
I can sing us out if we want to sing out of here.
Let's
Pan off into the thing.
Should I do a reverse?
Yeah. Let's
so-
go the other way. So thank you for stopping by on the Rocket Jump Film School. We are going to sing you out. This is the outro song. Thank you for joining us. See you again next week. Or if you want, you can see us on the YouTubes. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Goodbye bye. Goodbye bye.
Goodbye.